Alright. Hello all, and this is gonna be another day of investigation ahead of us. Everyone's probably super excited to learn about the big top. Let's go. I honestly have nothing else. Okay, December 29th, 3:03 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep. Magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can't never figure out the tricks when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearly showed was incredible. Pearl's the magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. First she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. This is the only magic trick I know myself. To my, memory at least. I don't think I ever learned anything else. I think I do know how to do the nickel thing. Or getting like a, pulling a coin out of one's ear or like that. Really? Was it kind of like this? What? Wow, how'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm not good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. Yeah, the casual, everyday thing. My normal party trick. You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Wow, that is like... Yep, this is the... Specifically, I think they... Well, actually, it's episode... Or no, is it like part 2? It's second day of investigations, technically. Just finished the trial with the puppet and all that, so... Charlie, a quite decorative plant. Nick, you be watering the plant every day, right? I've been thinking about watering it too. Maya, we don't want to drown poor Charlie. But he would get bigger! That's not how it works. Does she want the office to look like a tropical rainforest or something? Why does everybody seem to have such a strong reaction to Big Top? I have never watched Penn and Teller. Actually, that's a lie. I think I have once seen like at least a clip of Penn and Teller, but that somehow sounds like exactly something that they would do, except maybe the murder scene. But like, to me, this is still just like, okay, the trial was a little harsh, and. Okay, actually, now that I think about it, I think this is a lot more unhinged. This is a lot more unhinged than a lot of the other ones that I've done thus far. Do you want the office to look like a tropical rainforest or something? Honestly, not terrible idea, but the moisture would kill the books. But I think Phoenix probably wouldn't mind that. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's a Gatewater hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Lately, they've been holding huge events at the Gatewater. So they've really become a top-class hotel. I wonder if that bellboy would remember us. Steel Samurai. A poster of the newest member of the Steel Samurai universe. You know about this new Steel Samurai movie they are making, don't you, Nick? Yeah, I heard that they were making a movie starring the new cast. It's already out. Critics say time to come harakiri if you missed the action epic. You don't say. That is sounding. I'm so excited to see what's ahead of me. Considering I already spent 3.5 hours in the first investigation. The trial wasn't that difficult. Well, it was difficult, but it wasn't that long. So I'm really eager to see what just how much worse is it gonna get from here. I bet the Star will win this year's Hero of Heroes Grand Prix. Alright, already. I'll go see the movie. Yay! Let's hurry and wrap this case up so we can see it! I don't think it's gonna be in the theaters. Well, technically, considering time in this universe seems to, go very slow.
good-looking legal books stand in formidable row. They mock me.
Hey, I'm reading that one. You know I'm studying the law now, right?
What?
Yeah, but the bookmark on the page I was reading. Don't you dare move it.
What? You're reading these? A bookmark, huh? You mean this thing? It's on the second page.
Well, you had to start somewhere.
Valid.
You do realize that you have 1,000 pages to go, right?
No. Maybe you really should sell all these books.
My desk. I don't have time to say it's usually clean, unusually clean.
It's covered with dust. Maybe you should use your desk every now and then.
I mean, if he had customers, he could, you know, I don't know, use the books on the desk, and then neither of them would get dusty.
I don't see any way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
There's no way we can solve this mystery of the criminal flying by tomorrow. I was thinking, do you really think the criminal flew through the air? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says he saw it.
That's true. Mo looked awfully serious when he said that.
You think he might be trying to frame Max?
If that was it, he would have simply said, I saw Max. That would have been enough. There's no reason why anyone would believe he flew.
But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that, Max.
You're not really helping my confidence here, Maya.
Well, okay, I shouldn't expect anything from Phoenix at this point, but like clearly whoever sets up the thing knows.
Everyone seems to hate Max, Ben, Trilo, Mo. They all have nothing nice to say.
That magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to the circus to see him.
Even hit Ben over the head with a bottle. But
what?
that doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder.
It was proven that neither Ben or Mo lied on the stand.
Maybe Ben saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume. Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself.
I show badge.
Well, your badge is still shining, barely.
Maybe showing a bit of wear, but I try to take care of things.
You sure do love to show that off, don't you, Nick? Who knows how many times he has shown it to me?
She's right. I whip it out at the drop of a hat.
Like, I like the fact that Max has like the whole two sides, where he's like, he's this super arrogant, confident, you know, bastard. And then he's also a country bumpkin, who absolutely, once he realizes the severity of the situation, is like, oh, my Mima told me to stay away from these silly folks. Why did I ever end up in this place? Okay, do you have anything to say about the monkey?
What about this?
Yeah. Sorry, got nothing.
She must have been trying to think about a joke or something.
Alright, in that case, I don't think I have any reason to stay talking to Maya. Let's go talk to Max again. December 29, detention center, visitors room. And that's what honestly, I feel like they have pulled the, they have pulled off, like, the character shifts a lot. Like, I really like the first, well, not the first, but the second case, the previous case, the, with the whole, Mimi Meanie and Eeny Meanie. I think that was actually, I generally think that was pretty good. Throws a deck of cards in your face. Oh, my sweeties. You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place?
We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there.
A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Oh, it's gotta be one of those murder, you know. It's the one in the Korean village. I don't remember the name of it, but it's the one with, you know, Maya once again on the on the other side of this room. Maximilian Galactic, a great prison escape. It would be aired live.
Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special.
When you say one of the Maya cases, that really gives me the impression that Maya's gonna be behind bars again. If I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real.
Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law.
That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break.
You seem awfully calm about that possibility.
I would have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's showbiz. Did you write a fucking... He signed a fucking contract. He signed a fucking contract with the fucking TV crew already. Oh, good fucking god. Okay, what does guard say?
This guard monitors the visitor's room. He's so quiet you could forget he was even there, if he wasn't watching everything. He's pushed up against the wall, kind of like a magnet on the refrigerator. Smile, you're on candid camera. Max keeps sneaking glances up at the security camera on the wall. What if he's still trying to be a star?
Phoenix, your guess is as good as mine, and my guess is... Oh, fucking course he is. Have you talked to that man? Alright, now the murder.
The night of the crime. You didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you?
Here's how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoochy clown says, it wasn't me.
Max, do you mind teaching me the trick of behind flying?
You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. Except that one time, just literally the earlier day when I was just like, oh, we do it through the wires and such. I don't know how it works exactly. I'm just a country bumpkin, and I definitely did not commit a murder. Anyways, yeah. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. And today's trial. Oh, fuck, there's a trial coming up today as well. Yeah, this is the second day. Wait. No, this... No, this is the same... This is the same day as a trial, because trials are always held in the morning. Okay, never mind. Investigation happens on the after... Okay, yeah. I was like, there's no way they're gonna have a fucking trial on this same day, after I'm gonna spend the entire time investigating.
I should give this in court today, and I've got a favor to ask you.
Anything for you, sweetie.
Be friends with the other performers in the circus.
Fabulous! A great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But... Throw scars in your face to interrupt you. I won the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. Do you have a trophy for that?
International Grand Prix?
Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at the circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate.
Ambition, huh?
Something about what Mac just said rings true to my ears.
You know, actually that is true. That is unironically true. Like, rest of them seem to be very happy with just being at the circus. Max clearly wants to aim for bigger stages. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring.
We're sorry to make you tell it again.
You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. Just like whenever I need to talk about myself and just how fabulous and gorgeous and fantastic I am. But what can you do? I am Maximilian Galactica, I suppose I can tell it again. I can't believe that his name is Billy Bob. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just have to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at the fabulous stage. Why did they give us the statue cards? Also, that is... holy fuck, there's a lot of light. How did the camera even get this shot? That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. Honestly, when they had the introduction, you know, bit to this case, I kinda expected that he was the one who died midair. Because he vanished. And I was like, oh, is this symbolism? The thing I keep hearing about? apparently I did wrong, and I'm still a literally illiterate. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim.
Wow!
By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to other people in the circus.
That's incredible, Max. I want the trophy too. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy?
This damn generation always find those participation trophies.
That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya.
No, but that is how you get a trophy. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure to show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn, that's what you should tell them.
Learn how to get thrown in jail?
Grand Prix photo added to the court record. She should have like a, you know, like one of those trophy cabinets in her cell. Most time spent in jail, considering death penalty seems to be the way to go in this universe. Okay, so I'm curious, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? Box. No, still nothing. Can you tell me anything else about this? I'm normally fabulous, but in this picture I'm the king of the world. I even got a fabulous trophy and a super fabulous bust.
That's really cool. I wouldn't mind seeing your trophy someday.
If you want to see one of my awards, you should just go to the cafeteria.
Cafeteria? You mean the one inside the circus?
Oh, guess we know what's on that stand then. Of course, the trophy isn't there, but the bust that I won is. Yeah, I'd love to see you bust, huh?
It's in the cafeteria? We were just there yesterday. Nick, did you see a bus anywhere inside the cafeteria?
No? Do you know the seasoning bottle? What about this? Nope. Better you don't, actually. What about the... Nope. 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 Monkey. Money. Don't sign the monkey. Ring. No. Okay, you don't even have a ring. You have nothing to say about that.
Max, how could you? How could you hit Ben over the head with this?
I've been thinking about that lately. But he did call me a no-good, talentless hack of a fast food magician.
You mean Trilo said that? Not Ben, right?
You know, so funnily enough, that was kind of what I was going for when I started the when I was trying to like pick what kind of voice I want to give these guys. So I had no clue what kind of character Phoenix was. I kind of had a feeling that he's gonna be a bit of a, I don't want to say a loser, but like a bit of a dweeb, I guess. So I wanted with something that is similar to like Batman, and you know, now that then you know I did notice, especially after I watched the playthrough of the Resident Evil Requiem, I kind of was like, okay, yeah, that might have also been on the background as an inspiration. Like a little bit of a deeper, like a just silly main character. But I think it was just so fitting because this is not an action hero. There is no Trilo or Ben. There is only one Benjamin Woodman.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, I feel like a lot more people should maybe like start questioning the fact. Like, I feel like at the point where the puppet is going to propose to a 16-year-old, the bit is going too far and somebody needs to stop them. Maximilian Galactica, no matter when you see me, you get shivers, don't you? The silk hat, the cloak, the white roses on my chest. They're my symbols. You know I had to cut the number of symbols to 3.
Really? You had quite a few to begin with then, huh?
Oh well, I thought that you could never have too many symbols. Sunglasses, beauty marks, soft pillows for lips, a beard, buck teeth. Wait, is this a list of things that you had originally, or is this just different kind of symbols? Because once again, not good with symbolism. I mean, honestly, that would have been, considering this game came out 20 years ago, that would have been quite an interesting call, considering the whole that whole situation started only like few years. Was it maybe like 5 years after the game came out? I mean, actually, the name was already infamous in some circles, but like the actual investigation started like 2009, I think. I get all sorts of symbols as shots, but if I forgot one when I put on my makeup, everyone would forget who I am.
That's awful, especially for a magician.
Yeah, that's why Phoenix cannot get rid of his spiky hair. Otherwise, nobody would remember him. Okay, what about the hat? Yeah, it's definitely my silk hat. I don't suppose I'm allowed to wear it anymore, am I?
Max, this one of your excellence symbols, right? One of your uppies, right?
That's right. Honestly, though, I only like it because of the feather in the brim. Honestly, I'm pretty sure the gumshoe was not. Gumshoe was probably not paid enough to, you know, participate in an investigation like that. So unfortunately, no. But it would have been probably good for his career. But I think he's completely fine with the murder cases thus far. Feather in the brim. Okay. Do you want to talk about this? That's the ringmaster. It's a shame what happened. He was going to be like a father to me. He was going to be like a father to you, but he wasn't quite there. Is that closer to what a father is to you, or more or less presence? Magatama. No, okay. Honestly, Maya would probably love it if he signed her a Magatama. Well, there's nothing else here, so I think I'm just gonna go. Okay, December 29, very big circus entrance.
You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing.
Alright, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yes, wait.
Quit your whining. Let's give this a shot already. Alright, let's go.
Row, row, row your boat.
Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that.
I'm trying my best, but this just isn't going to work.
You enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you going to do then? What are you going to do then? I'm picking up a lot of childhood trauma from this.
Hello, Ben. How do you too, Trilo?
What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on the secret crash training course?
I'm sorry.
Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we would try out his idea for a new routine. So we're trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act.
In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible.
See, even they are surprised by the idea. I told you.
And they're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea.
Once we got the grip on the basics, it's just a matter of practice.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh, I almost forgot. I want to give this back to you.
Ah, there it is. Now I got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Maya, maybe we should have kept that.
Look, it's Max.
And when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you. You're the signs of this very big circus. Looking around, might well be Secret to Galactica.
Star says his cheeks sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star on you too?
This is the same line.
Nah, it's alright.
Same lines as first time around.
Snacks then. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, and drinks, not to mention
Candy and popcorn. They even got snow cones.
these snow cones.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the exact same ones. Yeah, these are the exact same ones. I don't think the dialogue has changed. Yeah, these are. I'm just checking just in case there's anything crucial on the information here. Oh shit, that was new actually.
Don't you buy a new one now?
Sounds like a plan. Oh no, it looks like I forgot.
Oh no, this is the this is still the same one. I forgot about that. You know, we already witnessed Phoenix getting double teamed by Trilo and, you know, Ben. I think it's best we leave that at that, and we shouldn't really think about that too much, especially because Regina is 16, and that's... I don't like any of this.
Place right over there.
I never really got used to seeing the feeling of being where someone's life was taken.
I know, the ringmaster seems like he was such a good man. It's so sad for everyone.
Alright, let's look at the streamer still once more.
Those streamers do a nice job introducing circus performers.
Maximilian Galactic and his comical comrades.
You know, you don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you?
Yeah, because they're all holed up in their basements.
You're right. I haven't seen one in ages. I bet they stopped using them due to the little kids climbing up to the top.
I don't think that was why.
That's the same dialogue. Alright, I have a feeling that I probably don't spend too much time reading those. Oh, fuck, I did not expect to jump back into that. You know, I think... So Trilo and Ben seem to work pretty much as separate individuals, so... As long as the chair is really close to the bed, you know, they could probably make that work. Then again, Ben does have his hand up Trilo's ass, so... Does that count as involving himself?
I know that you already testified in court today.
I'll talk about what we saw, right?
Yes.
Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just look at him walking, how he acted, right, Ben?
Oh yeah, that's right.
But then he said we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in his gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben?
I would have thought he was the ringmaster.
Something just isn't adding up here. What would they really saw?
Marriage.
I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now.
Really? That's so sweet. Well, if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent?
Yeah, we got a clue about things to you, sweetheart. Why do you like this is part of being in love?
How so?
If you had a clue, who would know that? You would know that waiting is such a sweet, wonderful torture. You're all body aches for your partner's love. That's one of the best parts.
Yeah, I knew that.
Poor Maya. She's so red. She looks like a vine-ripe tomato.
Cool. Anyways, ventriloquism, huh?
So how is this new routine working out?
Oh, should just take a chill out pill already. Our routines are secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution.
That sounds incredible.
But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take all the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Max Galactica. A farmer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is?
Trilo, you seem to really be fired up about all this.
And he's to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage.
I think we're once again giving this maybe a little bit too much thought and going into a little bit too much detail. Because I would like to imagine that it's a bit. I like to imagine that it is just a really, really stretched out bit. And you know, if... Yeah, you know, actually, I'm not going to try to stop anyone at this point. Just, you know... have at it, I guess.
You're right, you're right.
Mark my words, I, Trilo Quiz, will win the Grand Prix.
You're the man now, Dole.
Row, row, row your boat. Will be the key to a glorious victory. Not to rain your parade, but would a more mature song be best? Hey, you've got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up, you gotta be a part of this too.
Okay, oh fuck. The ring was removed from the... Oh my god. You know anything about this?
Did I take a look at this?
It's...
This one needs you to look after this after all.
Cool. Wooden box. You know anything about this at least? Why do I feel like there is a fairy tale revolving similar kind of dynamic though? But then again, some of those older, you know, fairy tales are questionable at best. Can we get any information about anything here? No. Ben doesn't talk, Trilo doesn't talk. Wow, like literally not even the bottle. You don't even want to look at the bottle again? God damn it. What about the poster? Absolutely ridiculous. Crime scene. No, like fucking useless. Absolutely useless. Once again, I don't think it's much forcing, and I honestly, I already know that there's a hand in those pants. I don't need to know if there's anything else in there. And once again, I feel like the bit ends. Honestly, I don't know. Okay, wanna look at my badge? Okay, these guys gave me fucking nothing. Okay, let's check the murder scene again. December 29th, Lodging House Plaza.
Oh, it's you two. You look like you've just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much?
Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? He asks me she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to back by the woman with a whip. No way.
Why are you defending her?
Prosecutor Von Garmer's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. There she is. Don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up.
Wait, looks
Looks like she's wounding him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak.
Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared in the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window out there?
The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor.
we've been there. We should know that.
Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start an investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up there, up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal?
Francisca Von Karma.
Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out.
Okay, got it.
Ringmaster's body was found here. I heard that the way he fell over made him look like he was carrying a wooden box. But what in the world really happened here? It's a condenser for the air conditioner. It hasn't been used for a while.
Well, how'd you figure it out? You're not making things up now, are you?
Do people think that? I don't think there's anything else you can really, at least at this point, I don't think there's anything else you can piece out about Francisca than the fact that she's exactly like her father, who's most likely fully married to a job. Ah, fuck, true. But then again, we need to remember, like, this game was 20 years ago. Like, pronouns didn't exist back then. Blue hair did, but you know.
All your horses, it was easy to figure out. Snow before the murder, right? Well, look at the condenser. The snow is still piling up on it.
Wow, Nick. I'm impressed. Maybe you should start the answer.
Yeah, I've already gone through this dialogue multiple times. Alright, let's see what happens this time.
So it's covered up by this tarp, and all sign, bro.
Nick, look out. They've got the killer out there.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, these are exactly the same bits of dialogue, but I want to check them out in case there's something new. Looking house, it makes sense that it was on. So I'll just put them through the Wait, I can't go to the acrobat's room just yet. The 29 lodging house, 1st floor, Mo's room. That joke is similar to the if Michael Jackson was still around. And had a Twitter profile, the it would definitely have a he as the pronouns. Anyways, Mo's room. Well, I mean, yes, that's well. No, I think somebody who's that dedicated to whip on her, you know, office hours, quote unquote, is probably also that dedicated on the whip on the free time as well.
Mo's not here.
If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before he stepped into this room. I'm sure you wouldn't have heard him laughing that way.
What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself?
I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes.
He must really love his work.
Yeah, that was kind of the impression I got as well.
Mo seems to be very interested to look at all this art books he's got.
Same things. Exact same things here. Oh, this is new, actually.
Maybe I should try giving it a shot myself. Let's start out by juggling.
Maybe you should start with the spirit challenge as a thought.
Damn, Phoenix, don't be rude.
Let's got an excellent pair of pajamas laid on his bed in an excellent manner.
They're not actually pajamas, they're actually costumes. Haha, I guess you could say they're professional sleepwear.
Not a bad one, actually.
All those clown costumes lined up like that, I don't know about you, but it's creepy.
Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible.
Must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world.
Oh, I almost forgot.
What is it now? She better not want me to try one of those on.
This video's starting a costume
Oh yeah, this is the yeah, this is the same. It's so weird that they don't mark it as the same dialogue.
Hee clown group is so funny looking.
It's got balance and ball, a unicycle, and it's even got a trampoline. They're all broken.
Now you got to give them all a shot. Trying is the most important thing.
He sure seems to have tried them all, but were any of these useful?
Carrots.
These guys look like they are the pick of the crop, don't they?
I still don't get why he went with carrots.
What do you think about this theory? A long time ago, the circus went down on his luck. I was so hungry that he had to steal the horse's food to survive. I got addicted to the orangey goodness. Ha 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 ha!
I would laugh, but I think Maya might not be too far from the truth.
Damn. Carrot addiction.
Look at the ceiling. It looks like someone punched a hole in it.
You're right. I wonder what happened.
I don't even want to imagine what goes on here.
He's got his own personal circus going on here. Okay. Seems like there's nothing here. I am rather happy that Mo wasn't here, but I'm really scared that I'm gonna run into him again because I kinda don't want to talk to him anymore. It was difficult enough the first 5 times. Alright, Retina, what you got? Any more people harassing you? Is a judge here as well? Jesus fucking Christ. December 29. Very big circus. Big top.
Huh? Where's Regina?
I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers.
Specifically wild tigers.
Hey, look! That's where Max makes his grand appearance.
It's grand, all right.
Enter corner.
Oh yeah, this one again.
How did I know that she would say that?
Oh, letter.
Just a step ladder.
What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter.
Oh, okay. It's not even worth arguing with her on this one.
It is a step ladder by all means.
Hey, it's a rope.
Only for tightrope walking.
That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it.
Maybe that's important. That might be important.
There doesn't be anything here that can help us. Not a single clue.
You know, I've been meaning to ask you. What exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for?
A bloody chainsaw, for instance?
Well, there's definitely not one of those here.
You must be the town's lumberjack.
Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry.
The seats are so far away.
The seats are so far away from the ring.
They make up for it with the amount of people that can see a show.
Hey, Nick. Do you think that if every person in the audience screamed all at once, vibration they would create would cause the big top to collapse?
I'm glad I'm paid you to come up with this stuff.
Oh, yeah, that was also a dialogue that we've heard already. Probably same with the lights as well. I'm not gonna even bother. Okay, yeah, it's the same thing about how fragile life is and all that. Okay. Let's check the ringmaster's room. Maybe somebody's here. December 29th, Big Top, ringmaster's room.
Max and the ringmaster had their talk in this room.
That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
Why'd he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something?
Yeah, I mean, Max's costume doesn't seem particularly, you know, warm, so to say. But I guess it still helps to have anything covering your sleeves and like that.
Nick, look at all the cute trophies.
Indeed. Just look at all the awards this circus has won.
Like,
God, I'm wearing a turtleneck and it's not It's stopping the... God damn it. Okay, that's better.
All kind of request champions. Ringmasters Association Mini Golf Master. Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Jam, Back Ruling Grand Prix. Oh, the Ringmaster was a multi-talented in ways I could have never imagined.
Look at all the stars on this poster. This must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances.
Posters are the way to go, aren't they?
What do you mean?
They make posters to promote our law firm.
Ah, this is this one. Surprisingly, actually, yeah. I've already gone through this twice, so I don't...
This is the table he used when the visitors came to see him.
Ew, there's mud cakes on the table.
Some more terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table.
Nick, don't even think about providing a reenactment for me.
I wasn't. How on golf do you think I am anyway?
Alright. I mean, that honestly to me is a bit of a max thing to, you know, put your shoes on the table.
It's strange, everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap.
There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster.
He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father.
Yeah, it's tailcoat.
White paper is sticking out of the coat pocket.
Huh? Where? Where?
Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats.
Oh, that must make me feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Maybe we should. The guy's dead. It's not their tailcoat anymore anyways.
Here's where the ringmasters apply his makeup.
It's quite a collection of the most understated colors, shocking pink for example.
This is 100% all natural organic mascara.
And none is sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime.
Ringmaster must have been really concerned about his skincare. Very metrosexual.
Oh yeah, there's the metrosexual line there. And these are donations. Thank you cards. Robo Clown Research Center.
Make the focus line up on the wall.
The character of the...
Yeah. Secret history. I generally... Yeah, my voice is not gonna handle if I read through all these lines again. I'm just hoping that there's something new here, but clearly not. Okay. Off the cafeteria, we at least have a lead there. And maybe somebody else is here as well. December 29, picked up cafeteria. Ah.
Alright. Welcome to the wonderful and fabulous. The wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria.
Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood.
Alright. You know what time it is, real time.
I did spend some time talking today, which might be a good thing or a bad thing. But I did do a little bit of trying to get my voice working before stream.
Okay, riddle time. Why does everyone quiet when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this, it's easy.
Because cafeteria Mexican weapon is supposed to be a weapon of bowel destruction.
Bzz.
Wrong, try again. Okay, what do you think, Curly?
I got it!
Okay, where's your answer?
They're in the cafeteria!
Exactly, it's an incredible sad place, that cafe. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
I did it!
What's going on? He's being too nice.
Alright, so this would be the stand where the bust would be.
Strange, there's nothing at all at the stand.
Look here, Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table.
It's a bit small to be a VIP table. You won't be putting a 10-course meal on this.
Well, I can still eat hamburgers, right?
So somebody stole the bust. No. No. They used the bust to, you know, fake the goddamn silhouettes. No. This case is gonna be fucking insane.
Keep our cafeteria clean.
Take a good look at that sign, girlie.
Huh? It says keep our cafeteria clean?
I added a question mark on there. I'm thinking that might be why the cafeteria is so dirty.
The kitchen is over here.
Oh yeah. I have a new joke about the kitchen. Let's see, how did that joke go?
Let me guess. What did the chef say to the chicken before dinner? Knife to meet ya. It's gotta be something dumb like that.
What did the chef say to the chicken before dinner? Knife to meet ya.
That's a great one, Mo. I would have never thought of that.
It's fucking insane.
It looks like they've lived exactly as it was in the night of the murder.
I was in charge of the cooking that day. It was going to be a special menu.
Really? What were you going to cook?
Momu burgers.
What are those?
A beefy burger filled with laughs and sauce that tastes like my jokes. They're outstanding.
So those burgers leave just as bad of a taste in your mouth as his jokes then.
Okay. Cool. Broken bottle, no longer important.
His chair's been knocked over.
That's what it looks like.
Looking at all this brings back a lot of memories.
What do you mean?
I proposed here to a girl on horseback. Of course, I was much younger back then.
So what happened? What was her answer?
Well, let's just say that my love was put on out to pasture.
Alright, sure.
Bulletin board for bulletins. Doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here.
Boring. Maybe we should just leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read.
Juicy?
You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like message from the killer.
Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe will take it all seriously.
Okay, Mo doesn't have anything to say about that one. Got it. The only actual joke here. Alright, let's talk to this man again.
It's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
I think to some degree there would be a lot of problems. The polyamorous circus. I mean, they're already all fooling around with each other, but like... maybe it's better keep it professional. I mean, they're clearly not keeping it professional, so what would it change?
It's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me? I didn't think it was going to be so tough.
Tough?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refused to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes. No one busted out laughing.
Even used the famous no shoes, no shirt, no service joke.
Exactly, how can you not laugh at stunning comment like that?
What you witnessed.
Are you 100% sure that about your testimony today?
I saw what I saw, I swear, that creep just...
Flew through the air?
It wasn't exactly flying per se. It was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive as smacks.
I don't see a psych lock. He must be telling the truth.
Okay, can you tell me anything about this hat?
I can't stand Max and he said he do sometimes.
I know.
But lately...
Huh?
Hey Chos, lately I've started to understand what he's always going on about.
What is it then?
Well, I'm not sure if I can explain all that well just yet.
Just when you think it's impossible, Mo flashes a glimpse of maturity.
Crime scene.
Russell! How can anyone do this to you? I.
Mo's taking this really hard.
Alright. Salary negotiations. Oh. Oh, so that's his response to anything that's not related to anything he doesn't have a line about. Got it. Okay. The bottle. Did you see that?
Sorry, but I don't know anything about that.
I see.
After all, I'm just a clown.
I can see Mo's a clown, but I get the feeling he's not your average clown.
Or maybe there's a second one. Do you have about this one? No? Money. Do you know nothing about money? Got him. He was paid in peanuts. Which seems to be a common trend in this, universe. And also in our universe. Wooden box. Do you know anything? No, of course you don't. What about the small seasoning bottle? No. Wow, these guys are fucking useless.
Oh, this picture. Show it to you guys too.
Huh? You see this as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Ho 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 ho. Oh yeah. He didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous.
Alright, well, we're talking about his bust then.
It's in the picture, I think. He would make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his
For real?
He's got a big bust.
Yeah, I guess. Good for him.
I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing.
Ah, yes, Phoenix, because you are giving the straightest. You're giving the straightest vibes ever. Anyways. I think that's all I can gonna get out of him. Oh, great. We're gonna talk about the bust.
Max's bust should be on that small table over there.
There's nothing over there.
Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I would say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden. The bust disappeared.
Disappeared?
If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up.
Hey, this thing's really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me.
No comments.
Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it.
Aww.
Max G bust added. Court record. A bronze statue taken from the cafeteria before the crime.
Is there anything else that's changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I can see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he is setting up a bad joke.
Nope, I'm drawing a blank here.
A quiet mo is a good mo in my book.
I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different.
Tell us.
Alright, what changed?
Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center.
Piece of paper?
It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title.
Yikes! It says to the murderer.
Murderer?
Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
For the murderer?
Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing?
No edit the court record. Posted in the cafeteria on the day of the crime, then torn. States to the murderer. Ah, fuck. The time travel was a little too early.
Nick, I think we better follow up on this important lead.
Do you have anything else to add about this?
The morning of the murder, this was posted up on the bulletin board. As around when Max Clunk bent over the head. Sorry I hadn't remembered it until now. It was torn before anyone really paid any attention to it.
Sorry, I had to take a little drinking break. Oh boy, this is demanding.
So you don't know what was written on it, do you?
Unfortunately, I don't. I bet you they would know.
Who are they?
Max and Ben. They were here before me that morning.
Alright, we're getting somewhere. We're actually moving somewhere. No Regina still? No Regina here either? Perfect. No proposals in my vicinity.
Should I take a look at this?
I'm not,
I guess I won't need you looking after.
Are you fucking kidding me? No, look at it! Look at the fucking thing! What is wrong with you people? Or you and... What's wrong with you people? What's wrong with you person and puppet? Impossible. Fucking impossible. Yep, I can't talk to them. I genuinely cannot talk to them. Okay, great. Great. Okay, Max, how about you?
Do you know anything about this note?
The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria.
I do know all about that novel. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat.
Your heart skipped a beat?
While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room.
And company?
I guess it wasn't really a company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. Well, when the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off of the wall and shoved it into his pocket of the...
Oh, that's why I couldn't reach in the pocket yet.
Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing?
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't want to steal the fun away from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Throws cards at you. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess.
Oh wait, your bus is no longer there. He doesn't want to talk about his bust. Great. The one time I expected that he would have something to say, fucking nothing. Up to the big top we go. No Regina here either. Ringmaster's room. Take paper.
Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved in the pocket of the tailcoat.
You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is.
I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Now let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece.
What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
Huh.
Tonight at 10 p.m.?
That's when the murder took place.
Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster.
No, and in the call record.
Ringmaster's tailcoat.
So it's perfect, clean and pressed. It's got one perfect crease.
The ringmaster must have like things neat and tidy.
It's gonna point us, isn't it? There's no way to keep this beats Mo's room. Now that's cool.
All I can hear in my head right now is
Wait. Fuck. Are you supposed to talk with somebody specifically? Somebody specific about that? I think somebody here. December 29, Big Top Cafeteria.
What? Mo's gone.
There's a message on the bulletin board.
I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love Mo.
Hamburger. Can I has cheeseburger? This big party is making me hungry. All of a sudden I need a burger bad.
All of a sudden I need a new partner. Bad.
Come on, Phoenix. I mean, eating is important, but then again, I can probably get him getting a little... Isn't this where burger is? Get the murderer. You haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Okay. Okay, what about this one?
Should I take a look at this?
No, literally fucking nothing. Like Jesus fucking Christ! I have never seen a more useless character. Okay, maybe we show this one to you. No, don't sign it, please. If you sign this, you might be immediately claim the murderer. Though that's already happening, so what's the worst that can happen? Okay, lodging house. December 29th, lodging house, plaza.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Well, I'm done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. But with Miss One Karma.
Beep, 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 beep.
Nick, what is that? That beeping sound?
It's Miss One Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind.
Do you have a tracker on her or what?
Some sort of picture or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, quick. See ya, pal.
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
There's that grown man who's so afraid of a girl still in her teens.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here.
Is one Karma in her teens? Holy shit. Oh yeah, she's 18. True.
When's the Spidey's? Ow! The Spidey's lashes from the whip.
One. Karma. She really did appear.
It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
She had to jump out and scare us like that. What can I do for you?
Tomorrow will be the day. The day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news?
And national news, you possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix, right? Your miserable plight will be known internationally.
I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge.
Well, I get to talk to her. This reminds me of Edgeworth, but just a lot more frightening.
Miss Von Karma, it appears you get your hands on something big, huh?
Ha! I'm amazed you picked up on that.
Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paperbacks on your head.
I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints?
A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right?
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. Is the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Yeah. I get it already. You want to beat that and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself.
Revenge.
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? Doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back.
Huh. My dad? He must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma.
Of course, your dad. I know you miss him.
Enough of you, out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. And now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation?
Huh? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about?
You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix, right? I had to see him again one more time.
Him?
I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth.
What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up?
You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth?
Huh? Manfred von Karma?
Exactly right, it was my papa.
That means that Edgeworth was...
Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. You know, that explains a lot of things about Edgeworth.
Huh? Little bro... But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Wait, are you telling me that... But I thought that Franziska grew up in Germany. No, I don't even... I wasn't going anywhere with that.
There he is. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But after that case was over, he vanished.
It's your fault he's gone. I should take a screenshot of this. So, this was something I was wondering. Because I know that the fifth case of the first game, the one with guns and the blue badger, I know that was a was it like handheld exclusive? They haven't acknowledged that yet here. So I'm wondering as to how canon that was, or are they just like, because they're being really vague about it, so I'm thinking that it's just like, oh yeah, I mean that, because that one played into Edgeworth leaving. So I'm guessing that it very much happened with the storyline that Edgeworth left because he felt like, you know, him being a prosecutor wasn't really working out. No, but I thought that that one was handheld exclusive and DS port exclusive. Oh, okay, sorry, my bad then. Yeah, so it was specific. Okay, got it. Wait, so Carbride's upset. Wait, this is fucking silly. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Nick, what does she mean?
Edgeworth's deaf? But Court Yaoi.
Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then with the case after that one.
Okay, now they're talking about that one.
He never set foot in the court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home.
Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead?
I don't believe it. He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own two hands. I don't know, is that an encouraging threat or is that like a threat? Is that a threatening threat? Or both? Encouragingly threatening threat. It's a threat, however, but like... Okay.
Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth?
Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay?
Nick?
Miss Von Karma?
What?
I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not. But I've had about enough of you. Him too.
What in the world happened?
Huh. This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battles this county has ever seen.
Nick!
Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the third floor.
I'm sorry I brought you up, Nick.
I mean, I think Maya deserved to know. They have burgers together. They're like technically, you know, best friends. She was supposed to be the... I don't know wedding terminology enough. December 29th, lodging house, third floor, Acro's room. What kind of a voice am I gonna give this guy? He seemed kind of like tranquil individual. Not maybe too old.
You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling.
What? Dingling is an interesting last name that I did not see coming.
But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro.
Mr. Acro?
How do you know of my name? The detective told me. He said you would definitely show up here.
Acro, you're a member of the circus as well.
That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. Trapeze? Trapeze? Trapeze. Trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair.
Okay.
Ew, it's a huge pile of trash.
One man's trash is another monkey's treasure.
I guess you're right. Look, they're all shiny things.
He's even got motorcycle exhaust. What do you call this thing? Oh, a tuba, right?
Of course, the tuba, silly. You didn't know that?
Hey, it's a picture of Regina.
Well, she's a shining beauty.
No objections there. Here.
Wheel.
Money must use this to swing around on.
Go ahead, Nick. I know you want to ride on it too.
Like, these lines from Maya just come out of fucking nowhere.
Manipulator.
Hey, the net's ripped. Money must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore.
The net looks fine to me. You really think that he plays basketball?
I think so. Monkeys live far above the rim, you know.
You're joking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game?
Of course, that monkey doesn't fake the funk on a nasty dunk.
Well, a prehensile tail might be an unfair advantage.
Ain't no rule a monkey can't play baseball. No, fucking basketball. Oh shit. What? The guy, what? Oh, it's a bed.
This bed is incredibly well made. It's almost like a made it up. And the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly.
Nick, there's nothing unusual about that at all. It's how it's supposed to be.
I can't a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do.
Okay.
It's a monkey calendar.
Akira must really love monkeys. He's got a barbell. Look around, everything he's got is for upper body training. I wonder why. Wait a second. The same machines I see on TV all the time.
Hey, Nick!
What?
I had this one. This barbell here is a new model.
Don't overdo it, Maya. You don't want to end up a muscle woman.
Hey, I mean, don't fucking bring her dreams down just because you're a sad wimp.
Jeez. You can see the big top from the window here.
There's no snow on top of the big top. Kind of weird.
Yeah, it's the same line as last time. Alright.
Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. And one night they decided to run away from it all without...
Damn! Jesus Christ.
Whew.
The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me, he was truly a lifesaver.
It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint.
He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I said I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina.
Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess.
Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing?
Yeah, I mean, she seems a little off.
Do I detect a hint of grudge against Regina?
Sorry, I gotta take some time to adjust my back and my posture and take a little sip of water as well, because I am starting to feel a little lightheaded, and that means I need to drink a bit more and also breathe more consistently. So I need a good posture for this. Okay, guess we're gonna ask about the wheelchair then.
I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself.
That's awful.
The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right?
Interesting.
Cyclops. It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature.
What's on your mind, Mr. Wright?
Well, exactly when were you injured?
It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt.
I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago? What in the world went on at the circus then?
Oh yeah, actually, wasn't it so that, like, Max joined the circus around that time? So there must have been something big happening here, and they hired a new... maybe... supposedly a murder took place of some sort that we have simply not talked about yet. Except for that one thing. Okay, actually, I think my audio is going a little too high. I need to turn it down as I move my stand a little closer. That should be better.
I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room.
I was at the hospital all day yesterday.
You went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder?
Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream.
Huh?
I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw.
What you saw? Jeez, that sounds really ominous.
What you witnessed.
What do you see, Acro?
That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window.
I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window.
That's when I looked out the window.
What did you see?
He was flying straight up into the air.
He?
Maximilian Galactica.
What?
That's what I thought he would say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying.
I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Nick!
I just realized I think we already know... I think we also know the, we know the murder weapon. And we know how the flying is probably gonna... how the flying most likely has played out. Okay, I need to show you a couple things.
Acro, please take a look at this photo for us.
No problem. This is how it ended for him. Such a shame.
He seems awfully calm, but his eyes have a look of sorrow and profound pain.
If my legs went like this, I would have been able to prevent this from happening. That's an absolute certainty.
Acro!
Maximilian Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him.
Acro won't even look at it.
Looks like something is really weighing on him.
Okay, everything related to Max is apparently gonna have the same treatment here. Probably this one as well, yes. Okay, I kind of like this though, so like, you know, yeah. You can ask one thing and get the answer to other things.
What do you think of this?
I'm sorry, but in my personal physical condition, I don't really know much about what goes on outside this room.
Oh, we're sorry.
Don't worry about it. No need to apologize.
Money.
Money is a great friend to me. That pile of treasure over there is his collection, huh? It is indeed. Money will bring anything back with him.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, I'm not great with the ladies, but I seem to be pretty popular with the animals.
Okay. Maybe a little weird thing to, you know, go into right after, you know, talking about the monkey, but alright. Okay, he doesn't recognize that. Do you recognize the seasoning bottle? Not at least that he would be admitting it. How about this one? Yeah, that's what's that. This is the bust, right? Well, all the notes.
What's this?
That's what we want to know.
It was posted in the cafeteria in the morning before the murder.
In the cafeteria?
What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious.
You just got something to do with her, and you should go straight to the source.
Her?
Regina, ask her about it.
Why if Regina is a killer? Why if she really did not want to be, you know, forced into a marriage with Max, which, by the way, would be completely valid reaction. Though I guess she could have killed Max instead of her own father, but like, or said no. That could have also worked. I shouldn't make too many guesses here. Okay, is Mo here? No. I didn't even get anything new from there, so... Regina? At last. December 29, Very Big Circus, Big Top. Grrr.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Grrr. Grrr. Roar. X-free.
Yeah, Nick!
Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet Phoenix.
Stay. Heal. Oh, Maya, Nick. It's you guys. I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake.
Mistake?
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. Monkey?
Why do they all have new dialogue again? Oh yeah, this is the right on Nick's back. I'm pretty sure, well, I need to check these out because these occasionally actually have a, these occasionally have differences. Okay, step letter. Step letter stays the same, so I guess the light still has to, yeah, light has to, huge. I love light. Lamp.
I up around the spotlight, everyone claps for me. Especially everyone knows that you're cute. No, I'm not cute, you're cute. Of course, I'm sure you think an incredible heroine. Really? You think so?
Yeah, we're talking about heroin again. Well. Guess we talk about Russell.
It's a pity about what happened to your ringmaster.
Dad.
Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. Also, don't call me a dad. He was. I love my dad so much.
I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken about her father.
That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a what?
Like, it's one thing being eccentric, but it's a different thing being actually delusional. Oh boy, wonder how this is gonna go.
For a while?
Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens.
A star?
That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that.
What do you mean there's no way I believe that?
You think that one day I'll be a star too?
Of course.
No, 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 no. Maya, this is not the type of behavior we actually should be enabling.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you will, I think. I got a feeling that everyone is going great up there in the sky. What if everything's alright with Regina?
Well, damn, Phoenix. I don't know.
Just go back and clear something up. Why'd you want to teach Money a lesson?
I guess he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me.
Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right?
Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it.
We should?
When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney?
Huh?
If you saw the monkey, would you get my costume back for me, would you? Wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
I'll get it for you. But of course, gladly. They're all positive responses, but why? Well, but of course seems like the most reasonable and the most level-headed.
Leave it all up to us.
Guess there's no turning down that request. Yay. You're really gonna do it?
Well, okay. Like, I could try the Magatama on Acro, but I have this feeling that that's probably not gonna... That's gonna result in absolutely nothing. Also, why are there bananas on that table? You know what? Doesn't matter. I need to first get the, Actually, is anything going on here? No. Now you guys don't want to participate still? Fucking losers. Alright. Sorry, fella, but we need to look for the, costume from here. Never mind. Oh fuck, I keep forgetting about this. Okay, what do you think about these people?
The ringmaster really believed in Mo, 100%. What will happen to the circus now that the ringmaster's gone? The beginning of the Lawrence Girls era, I suppose. And if it's really alright to let Mo run the show. Mr. Wright, you don't know much about Mo, I suspect. You can't see right through me.
Oh, Nick, you can't let him get to you like that. You're an attorney.
Okay, what about Russell?
Ringmaster, he was even more than a father to me. When he took me in, the circus was in a bad shape. It was obvious that he had no real way of supporting us.
Who does he mean by us? Is that why you...
No, who does he mean by us?
Is that why you started with the acrobatics?
Back then, I was only 9 years old. I begged the ringmaster to let me try, and he finally gave in. Even a kid in circus was probably the last thing in the world that he wanted. I just wanted to be helpful, so I could help the ringmaster.
It's such a nice story.
Yeah, Regina. You haven't proposed to her?
Regina.
She's cool, isn't she? Can you believe such a cute girl is an animal tamer?
Seems animals are not the only thing she tames.
Huh?
Max, the ringmaster, Ben. She's got them all under her thumb.
What you mean by that?
Maybe I went a bit overboard. It's just Regina's innocence. She was incredibly sheltered as a child.
I say it seems that way.
That's why she can be so cruel.
What?
Regina's just like the animal she claims to tame. She's innocent, thus she can be cruel. I wonder what happened between Acro and Regina.
Oh boy, oh boy. Also, how did your meeting with Karma go?
Mr. Wright, I just realized who you remind me of. You're just like this prosecutor.
What?
You and the prosecutor have the same glint in your eyes.
You're joking, right? You think I'm like that whip-carrying demon?
Whoa, no need to get so hostile about it.
She does carry a whip, and I think she would not even argue up against the demon accusations.
You two may view things from very different perspectives for now, but you both see the world through the same color-tinted glasses. I know because when I look at the people, their eyes are the only things I can believe in.
Nick and Miss Von Karma, huh?
What about Gumshoe?
Lately, I've been confined to this room, so I don't have a clue what's going on with the circus.
Well, Ben.
So, I was hoping you could shed some light on Ben. Well, he'll always be here. And as long as he's here, he really can only continue to be a ventriloquist. Whether that's a good thing for him or not, I'm afraid I can't really say. You want to know about Max? Well, his colleagues in the circus all seem to hate him.
What about you, Acro?
I've got my issues with him as well. But he just also happens to have a diamond shining in his soul.
A diamond shining in his soul?
You know, that is a very valid question. Like, why not just like this is like entire like a housing complex. Surely somebody could trade it. You know, they really are just really inconsiderate. Like, he's been injured for 6 months. And like nothing. It's like, oh yeah. Like Jesus Christ.
I was gonna say, it's his pride as a performer. We didn't have that pride in ourselves before Max arrived. Honestly, I think he brought something wonderful to the circus when he came.
Acro!
This guy's really different from the other members of the circus.
You know, I've asked every other character. Might as well ask about mine. Nah, of course. What about yourself?
I can't believe what happened to the ringmaster. Such a wonderful man, what a pity. I have no clue what to do with my life now.
I'm sorry.
The circus meant everything to me. But don't worry about me. There are still things that I have left to do in this world.
Yeah, let's hope that you don't go up in the cloud as a star or whatever the fuck that was about. So I kinda assumed I would be able to find the. So since nothing else has shown up, I might as well start my save and do a start investigating on into the Magitama stuff. Why did that zoom out like that? Zoom in, no zoom out. About the wheelchair. This is... Oh, hatred's gonna be all over me.
I have to ask you, how were you injured?
I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice.
An accident during practice?
Yes, unfortunately acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries.
He's lying. If that were the real cause, we'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that practice accident was the cause of your injury?
I don't think we know enough yet.
I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Should investigate and get some more clues before I try again.
Considering I cannot interact with anything else here, I'm guessing this is where I need to get to now, but like it depends a lot on like who can I talk with, when can I talk with them, and how this is gonna play out. Hey, you guys wanna tell me about Acro? I want them gone. I want them gone. I don't ever want to see them again.
It's Acro. Is he in this room today?
Yes, he is. We just came back from meeting with him.
I hope his legs get better soon. Acro's so incredible, especially on the trapeze.
No, I don't know.
Trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right? Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Acro the acrobat.
That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very nice things to say about Regina. Regina seems to like Acro just fine.
Yeah, the insane girl is somehow. Yeah. Okay, maybe I shouldn't call her insane, just delusional.
He's been a really good friend to my dad for a really long time. My dad always said, when it comes to who I can trust the circus to, it's definitely Mo. Yep, that clown is one local stooge. Do you think so, Nick?
No comments.
Alright, have you met Francisca? Oh wait, we discussed about this already. Okay, can we talk about Ben a little bit?
That guy, his name is Ben, right? Huh, you don't know him? I don't know, I didn't really catch my eye. He's friends with Trilo, right?
Wait. Why the one's asking the questions around here?
Okay, do you have anything you need to say about Max?
Hey, Max, do you know if... Hey, Maya, do you know if Max is doing okay? Well, I don't think I would go as far as to say he was okay. I hope he comes back here real soon. I'm sure he's going to come back here. Right, Nick? There's no way he'll lose with you helping him, right, Mr. Attorney?
Of course, if I'm right, you're right. You're so right, right?
Okay, this is giving me fucking nothing. Is there anything I missed here? Something new here?
The kitchen is over there. We must have taken turns cooking. This duty list posted here.
I don't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya's killer hamburger, you would try it, wouldn't you?
Oh no, we're back to these same lines again. Okay. No, this is the same bus talk. Wait, why is this one new but this one's different?
It's all over the place. Must have been too lazy to clean up after themselves.
They were too lazy! Just for that, Nick, you and I are going to clean up for them.
What do we have to clean up?
One, because you were rude. Two, because I hate dirty...
This is the same dialogue as before. And there's nothing new here, right? Nothing new here. Got it, got it, got it. Man. Let's see. It's starting to give me vibes that I need to go talk to Max. He might have some information about a acro. Never fucking mind then. Do you want to talk about anyone? Do you know anyone here? That's between you and I. He wasn't a bad guy at all. I can say that for sure. Huh? No, I've had this dialogue before. Yeah, you wanna talk about Francisca? Ah, this woman, huh? Well, my type of woman is a gentle sweetie pie. Let that mean what it means.
Sounds like you are describing Regina.
Well, he's definitely not describing Francisca.
Well, Gumshoe. Honestly, if you would teach Gumshoe a couple tricks, you know, maybe they would need to increase his pay because of increased expertise. Fuck. I'm kinda stuck here. Okay, what do you think of Acro? Yep.
You know something, Nick? A lot of pepper on my hamburgers. I also like to put pepper on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You think I'm weird? You don't seem to be in a very good mood today.
Of course I'm not. I had to find a criminal who has discovered the ability to fly.
Yeah, I guess that would put you in a bad mood.
Oh boy.
20 pounds, huh? That's pretty heavy.
Especially since the only thing inside was a small bottle of pepper.
The more you think about it, the more it starts to make your head hurt. Compared to tomorrow, this will be a very happy memory.
Tomorrow? Don't get ahead of yourself, Maya. Let's concentrate on today.
Okay, do you want to talk about this? Nope, we don't. Wait, did I show this to anyone? I did show this to like everyone already. But did I show the full one to Max yet? Nope, he does not want me signing it. Oh, I don't want him signing it. Wrong place, sorry. The fact that they keep moving around makes it like really difficult at times. Does anybody react to this? Oh wait, actually, what about Regina? Does she know where the... I tried looking for it, but I couldn't... It wasn't in the pile. But I probably just need to go on our... Like, I kinda assumed that that was what I was supposed to do.
Regina, have you ever seen this before?
I know what this is.
Really?
Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it. I was in there around breakfast time.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. When I would go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast.
That's when you realized the piece of paper was in your pocket?
Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket.
And then what?
I wonder if the person who lost it was in trouble, so...
You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you?
I did! I stuck it up there. How did you know?
So it was Regina who put it up there. How did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this. No update in court record. Okay. So, once again, I'm pretty sure this was aimed at Russell. Do you really not know anything about the pepper? Ask Pepper, isn't it? I forgot to show her this. I show her all the people, but I didn't show her the evidence. Great going, me. From cafeteria.
Huh? It's from the cafeteria?
It's not. I remember seeing it there.
So this was the cafeteria's pepper.
You know, I'm not a big fan of pepper.
Bust.
There's not denying it. Max is cool. How if I try flying someday, like Max?
He's already flown up into our own little world.
Nick, I wanna try flying too.
Ah, okay. I'll think about it.
Yeah, I can see them. Yeah, like I tried. Didn't I try the money? Did I try money? Those obstacles, nothing but trouble. That cute little monkey.
But don't you think using a tiger to scare him off is a bit much?
Huh? Why is that?
You really have to ask that? It's dangerous to use a tiger for that kind of thing.
It's not dangerous at all. Rich is just a little kitten.
I've seen plenty of kittens, and that's no kitten.
Honestly, tigers are just like massive kittens who also have like a force of a 1,000 kittens about. Nothing about that. Wanna talk about this bottle again? Nope, we're not going to that again. Okay, the max dialogue is once again the same. Poster. Papers? You know anything about that? Nope. Hat? Is this about... No, it's just about Mexican. Crime photo. This is maybe not the best thing to show to her, but...
Take a look at this.
Nick, you gotta show that picture.
Ouch. Yeah, that would be a bit insensitive of me.
Oh, show me, show me, show me. Okay, maybe it was a good thing I did not. Well, actually, no. Is there anything else about this?
I don't know what they mean by murderer. It's like some sort of soap opera. It's kind of strange.
Strange is probably too nice for a word.
Alright, that's all there was about that one. No. No new dialogue. Nothing. Okay. That was literally it. Okay.
Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Bistro Circu, aka the cafeteria.
It smells so good in here. And those burgers look great.
She's drooling like she's some sort of a crazy burger monster.
My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burgering. One bite will send you into a hamburger heaven.
I bet I can tell by the smell.
Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. More power.
Okay, very big circus.
Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do?
That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. I've heard Acro's story. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you?
Like how he was set up there when he was younger.
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
He was that upset?
Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes.
What? Really?
Max will still be an issue, though.
Max?
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around, and a lot of what he says is right.
Mo!
All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know.
The tragedy? You know? What is he talking about? Get over it? Get over what tragedy, Mo?
Huh? Don't worry about it, it's nothing at all.
You must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Yeah, that's it. You're right, girly. Dang, correcto mundo.
Doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us?
Oh, no, at all. What makes you think that?
Just the way you said if everyone gonna get over the tragedy seems a bit strange. Sound like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I?
Oh, fuck. One chain? Just one chain, please. No, one lock.
So now we're getting closer to the truth.
It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. As old men have accidents, I wear big pants for a reason.
6 months ago, eh?
What about this one?
Let's see here. Did the murder? That's far from polite. Where'd you find the rest of the snow anyway?
It'd be best if I didn't tell Mo where we found it. Don't worry about it, Mo.
If I didn't need to worry about it, you shouldn't have shown it to me.
I wanted you to give me input about the actual, thing. I guess that's too much to actually expect from anybody in this game. Especially right now, this feeling like we're really just... Everybody's against us, and nobody's wanting to work with us.
Get over it? Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on in the circus?
Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers, let's eat instead.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself.
Oh.
Actually, I've kinda got an idea of what happened back then.
Oh.
Mo, you said something about an accident? This wouldn't happen to be the cause of the accident, would it?
I'm down to... Oh, yeah, I am down to 1. Well, actually, there's no consequences because it's not gonna even like reload. It's not gonna force it to reload either. So I could try. So my guess. So Acro had something to do with the accident, but I don't know if it was the cause of it. But I'm gonna try it because I don't know what the game wants me. However, I feel like Russell is the actual Russell is guilty, but Regina has something to do with it. So it's one of these three was the cause, and one of them is at least the victim of it as well. So I don't know if Acro was exactly. But yeah, I'm gonna try.
Well,
Nope.
oh, sissy.
What?
You know, the burgers.
Looks like I shot a blank on that attempt.
Okay, I'll try again. I do feel like I should maybe go back to Acro, honestly, and show him the whole. Actually, yeah, that might be the best way. Okay, I'll try this once and then. Oh, I had still a little bit left. Ah, well, not much I can do. Ah, he's saying the victim looks tasty. That is such a normal and healthy. And anyways, I should actually go talk to a Actually, is anybody here? No, that's interesting. All right, circus entrance. No way. What about you? Sure you don't want to talk to me about like anything here? No, you're just an absolute fucking. I don't have the censor button on. Fuck. Do I? No, I don't have it anymore. I'm not risking that. I don't know if I have it hooked up properly, and I also don't want to. I don't want to say that. Seriously. Even if it's kind of accurate. Actually, did I show you? No, sorry, not you, Maya. Did I show you the thing? Oh, fuck. Really? December 29th, Detention Center? Visitor's room. He's gone?
They must have taken Max in for questioning again.
There really isn't anything that we need to ask him right now anyway.
You're right, I guess. Alright, let's go then.
I kind of wanted to ask him things.
This guy wants us to visitor's room. What if he's bored? He doesn't even try to glance over this way. Smile, you're on the candy camera.
Alright. Cool. Nice. Great. Wonderful, even. Okay, Acro's room. Hey, do you want to talk about this?
What's this? What's this? That's what we want to know.
It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder.
In the cafeteria. What happened? He certainly looks incredibly serious. It's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source.
Her?
Regina, ask her about it.
I already did. I kind of assumed you would have something about. So the way this is gonna go is I need to first figure out what's going on with a Oh, somebody's here? December 29, lodging house. First floor, Mo's room.
Mo's not here.
What's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me. Oh. Nick, it's muddy.
That monk is holding something.
That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember?
Alright, don't take on this monkey attorney style.
I love that I immediately started playing the court music. Okay. Give me back monkey brain probably doesn't work. And as much as I would love to have Phoenix talk monkey. No, but I don't think money listens to stay. Yes, we're gonna have monkey on monkey action. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, oh. Wow. Oh, oh, oh. Yikes. Whoa.
I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him.
I really did.
Nick, you...
I swiped while money was distracted.
Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Huh? You can see it's fine from where you are.
You know what I mean? I really want to try on Retina's costume.
Maybe then they'll take you in that circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now?
Doesn't fit me at all.
Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers.
Hey, come on, Nick. That's rude.
Not to mention it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear.
Stage costume added to the court record. A shiny spangled vest. It's not my size at all. This seems highly unnecessary. Like the discussion. That it not fitting Maya, who's first of all 2 years older and also most likely a little taller. Yeah, exactly. Like that's this ain't all right. Hey, you want this?
Here you go, Retina.
Yeah, thank you. You really got it back for me.
Don't mention it.
I love you, Mr. Attorney.
It's... Ooh. It's nothing.
Phoenix, don't you start. Don't you start. Think of Edgeworth.
No wonder guys melt too much in front of this girl.
Hey, Retina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me.
Huh, this costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's.
Wasn't Leon a lion? Ain't no way. A lion's jacket would be smaller than a human's. Like, unironically, I think I could almost fit a normal person's. Okay, I could fit like a kid's t-shirt on my cat. Probably if I really wanted to, and if I really did not appreciate living one bit. Where is this going?
Leon's?
You know, the lion she told us about.
Oh, the one that someone killed.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Wait, somebody, when did we establish that somebody killed the lion?
Leon, he was killed, wasn't he?
That's right, my dad killed him.
Why?
Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
During practice?
Leon was sitting down, and then he opened his mouth, you know, ah.
Uh-oh. Uh-huh.
It's been a week. Yeah, you know, fair. I should remember. I absolutely should remember. Admittedly, I should remember. But it's not in the core record. I cannot be expected to, you know about it.
Usually when he did that, I would put my head onto his mouth.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth?
I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They would always start screaming.
Sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing?
Ah yeah, Leon beat someone during the practice.
Regina, everything was alright though, right?
No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
And that's when Leon...
Yep.
That's when he became a star in the sky.
Poor thing.
Leon at the court record. Yeah, I needed this information. Fine, I just have a terrible memory, okay? The animal shows lion, shot by a ringmaster 6 months ago for biting a performer. Well, we got everything we need back to the cafeteria and then to, you know, crack this code. But first I want to present to you Lion.
You wouldn't know it, but I was responsible for naming all the animals at the circus.
You named Money the monkey and Regina's tiger?
Guilty as charged. Well, Leon got his name from the ringmaster.
Really?
He always said keep names simple and easy to associate.
Nick's name is easy to associate, right?
Well, I always told Russell, if that's what you think, then call him Lion the Lion. It's a great name, don't you think? Imagine if he could talk, I am lying, ha 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 ha.
Lion.
That's when Russell said, don't lie to yourself, that name is awful.
Damn, he got shot down even by his best friend. Then again, that's what friends do. They actually respect you. Alright, let's get on with the show. Okay. Get over it. OMG, just get over it.
No, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus?
Okay, there's no need to look so scared with you. That's me then. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself.
Oh,
Actually, I've got an idea of what happened back then.
oh,
Mo, you said something about an accident. This wouldn't happen to be the cause of the accident, would it?
Okay, got that right.
I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right?
oh, did you? Oh, I told him so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts.
By putting her hand inside the lion's mouth, right?
Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her.
Out of curiosity, who was it?
Yeah, we just go out in the yard and dig up the coffin and find the lion remains. Most likely, mostly just bones at this point, but... Or maybe it's a pet cemetery. Yeah, you know, actually, that's a fair point. Like, it's the entirety of the accident is the fucking lion biting someone.
Out of curiosity, who was bitten?
Oh,
Come on, Mo, don't go up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head?
well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
He promised?
He's involved in this too.
He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about. Mo, is this the person that he promised he wouldn't say anything?
Leon. It's a conspiracy. Leon's still alive. He was never in that circus. Okay, Acro. It is the bite of... Fuck, he actually... Oh my god. Just have like an 8-bit art of this recreated with the lion on the stage and then Acro walking up to... Acro walking up to it and, you know, putting his head in there. No, but I think that was... I think what's actually on the clip of the original... Is that the bite of 87? It's not the bite of 87 even. Which is the funny part.
Must have been Acro, right?
How do you know?
Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No way.
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know.
Oh, I'm sorry, Acro.
Unlock successful. Fuck yeah. Some proper suck finally. Sorry. Oh god. Okay, get over it.
Just like you said, you know, the accident.
Did someone die?
No, but it would have probably been better if he had.
What? How would that have been better?
He's still alive. But when he got big, he suffered a massive brain.
Damn. It literally is... Wait.
He'll never recover from the coma that he's in.
Coma?
All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital, and that's all he's ever going to be able to do.
I see.
How is he related to Acro?
He's his brother.
Huh?
The person who got bit was Acro's brother.
Brother?
We're an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought.
Wait, then what the fuck happened to his legs?
Anyways, they were an incredible team, got down together and
Oh yeah, acrobats normally, you know, do perform as a duo. This was in Date Everything, so I should know. Acro's brother.
Who's Acro's younger brother?
Sean Dingling, why everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina, trying to win her love was his down.
Why does he have like the most? The Dingling brothers, such a bizarre last name, but I'm not gonna question it further. But why does he have such a generic, you know, like a main character from a early 2000 video, like an adventure video game vibes to his like hair and face, and even the fucking headpiece is a little bit like that.
He fell in love with Regina, trying to win her love was his down.
Oh.
Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina.
6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurs out, let me perform with Leon.
Why'd he do that?
I don't know, but that's what caused the accident.
Oh, we're actually getting a visual representation of this.
I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling.
Me? You mean Leon?
Yes, Leon, when he bit down, he was smiling.
No. No. This was a fucking this was an actual murder. Or murder attempt at least. Holy shit.
Some sick grin.
No way, that's impossible.
A smirking lion, a flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events?
Nick, can lions smile?
We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle.
So that's what really happened.
Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you.
And you laugh?
All of this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you do have some pepper. Shaka shaka shaka.
Here he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self.
Achoo! Achoo!
Nice, what a wonderful sneeze.
Huh? You think so?
Use these with pepper and slip and a banana peel. That's basic clownmanship.
Clownmanship. How the fuck do I? Clownmanship. Okay, whatever.
Girlie, I know you gotta understand that.
Nick, I think I'd make a good clown.
No comment.
Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer.
Does Regina sneeze with pepper too?
Wait a minute.
No, no.
I sneeze with pepper too.
She does. I would always tease her with pepper.
Yeah, the person we just talked about.
From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together.
They look perfect together, huh?
Yeah, I think I know where this is going. I still know who the actual murderer is, but I do know who attempted murder. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
When you think about it, he really was a good guy. He should like Regina. He would try anything to get her attention.
He seems like a good guy.
Back then, Akira was always laughing.
I guess that everything backstage at the circus was always rosy.
I see.
It's harder than you think, making people laugh all the time.
Though, okay, actually, fuck. He's even older. Most likely. At the time of the incident, Bat was 21, or could have been already 22. And Regina was 15. Or maybe 16. Max. Weirdly enough, you're in the best standings out of all these. I'm still not agreeing with any of this, but like... Hey, you wanna tell me about... You wanna tell me about Bat? Oh wait, I'm not in the right headspace here. She keeps the basic fucking... No, this is even fucking worse. Oh my god. Have you forgotten what Bat looks like? What about you guys? Yeah, this is all fucked up. This is honestly just so fucked. Okay, let's... Is the monkey back? No, the monkey's not back. What the fuck is happening?
Ah, Mr. Wright, back again, I see.
Well, he did say he'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else?
My backpack Sakura's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, it seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away.
I'm gonna do another save just in case I lose. If I lose too much of the progress, I'd rather have a little bit of, you know, like leeway on the court cases. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna ask about Leon.
What do you think of this?
I'm sorry, but my personal physical...
Don't want to talk about that. Do you want to talk about your comatose brother?
Really? I think so I don't have a clue what's going on.
No, you don't want to talk about your... Okay. Not ringing any dinglings? Or dingling any ringing bells? Sorry, Anyways, let's get on with it. About the wheelchair.
I had to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we were talking about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes, unfortunately acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the case, he would have no reason to keep it secret. Are you really telling me that practice accident was the cause of your injury?
Okay, but what's the... Like, his brother was bit. So... Was he practicing and he, you know, noticed what was going on and he fell? Because in that case, technically, practice accident is exactly the truth, but like...
Leon.
Leon! Help me, Leon! Save me, Leon! Sorry. I should maybe someday play Resident Evil 4. all the Resident Evil games would be on sale right now. You could get the 2 and the remake of 2 and 3 for like €5 both, which is kind of tempting. Because I've never played a Resident Evil game except for 5, but that was a disc one that wasn't working properly.
6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. I know I'm on the right track. Need to keep going. Saying that I was attacked by a lion. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I am an acrobat. I am no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I would be running for the exit. Getting be attacked is not the best word to be using. Let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone.
Alright, we're really getting into it now, huh?
But it was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Mo, he must have told you. Yes, we learned about that from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. So it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. Slip of the tongue.
Anyway, they were an incredible team. Got down together in their prime.
Ooh, shit, that was a good catch, though.
Got down together. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always. I see. An accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Acro's last psych lock. Must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you are still hiding something from me. It's something you don't seem to like much is the reason you've been evasive.
This is a very interesting, one because everybody else loves Russell. No way, shit, but he was like... But Regina he specifically doesn't like Regina. So I'm kind of thinking maybe it is Regina that we're dealing with here. Because like oh no, okay, now I get it. Now I got it. It is Regina, yeah.
Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she's cruel.
Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes.
You know, her tiger tried to attack me.
Rishin tried to attack you?
Twice.
It wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on me on to attack Bat, are you? Name was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to try to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then.
But you still hate Regina. I got proof of it. What are you talking about? Oh, maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it will. It's worth that you had it out for Regina all along.
Well, I mean... The note.
This... Where'd you get this?
Oh, I showed it to you already, and I told you where never mind, we're just doing this again.
Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket.
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Akoro's breakfast in the morning.
You wrote this and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it?
That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright.
Oh, we're not going to that yet. Hey, full bar! Wheelchair. Sorry. Don't mean to sound so excited about that. It's just that I think I finally cracked this, and for once this did not take me 4 or 3, even 3 hours actually. I did start a little late, but I probably won't be streaming anymore. So honestly, I think I probably need to take it a little easy. I need to maybe drink and eat something more still.
My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina.
A dare?
An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date.
That's insane! Didn't he know how dangerous that?
Wait, he still needed to like do that. Like, okay, so I had this feeling that they were not particularly in on good terms with Regina. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, what the fuck was going on here? What the fuck is going on still?
He all thought he was being stupid too, but that lion was very old to begin with, and age brought it with countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, because Leon wasn't ready or willing.
And that's when the accident happened.
He just wanted to take her out to the movies.
Poor Bat.
When Leon jumped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up.
What about Bat?
He's still in coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him.
I see.
That is also very valid, or that's also interesting because the Phoenix did talk about like Phoenix suggested that it was for rehabilitation. Is that the term, or am I thinking of something else? And he was like, "Oh yeah, definitely for that." That sounded like there was something else going on in the background.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again, and that's the reason why I keep.
This case is gonna end with, you know, Bat opening his eyes. Regina and Bat.
Bat and Regina.
They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this.
What is it? You wanted to hand me the piece of evidence? But you were like, nah, I'm gonna wait until he figures it all out.
It's the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him.
Gross! It's covered in...
Bro! That's months old blood. It must stink like crazy. And it's all dried up, which it most likely is at this point, but like, still. Organic material normally does not. Oh, that would be a horrible way to find out that your brother has finally passed away after waiting 6 months for him to, you know, wake up. Oh my god. Oh my god.
His scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling.
Okay, maybe I just don't deal with enough blood to actually understand. I just figured that since blood is an organic material, it would attract all kind. Well, I guess if you just keep it in a good condition, you know, it wouldn't. Like, yeah, like you could wash it and the blood stain will stay on. I've heard that it's absolutely impossible to wash blood off of anything. So yeah.
But he looked like he was smiling.
He?
Leon, obviously.
Oh!
When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
Nick!
I know, most of the same thing.
What do you think of all means?
And if you take that scar, if you don't mind. I fucking knew it. Oh, damn. That is quite the fucking accident to happen. Oh man, that's all around very unfortunate. Damn.
Miss Karma? I've already heard everything. So hand over the scarf.
But the scarf is evidence in the trial.
That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro.
Preparations.
I set a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness.
Okay, but that definitely sounds like something, you know, teenagers would do. Quite the fucking wake up.
Acro will talk more at the prosecutor's office.
Acro, a witness?
Come, Acro. Let's go to the office.
Yes, ma'am.
Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow?
Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out.
Look at you, full of confidence. You must have found something you can use.
It's all beginning to come together now. That's the end? Oh, shit. Yes, I would like to save my progress so I don't need to replay this. Now, this was a lot more straightforward. Honestly, I like this a lot more than the first day of investigations. Yeah, you know... Yeah, a small scar is actually not that bad. So... very fortunate for you. I personally have a very small scar on my upper lip that I got at around the age of like 7 or 8. Or was it a 6? I think it was around 6. Which, funnily enough, also is from a my younger brother hitting me in the face with a like a foamed baseball bat and a the funny thing is, just because it's soft, I mean, it's soft and specifically so it wouldn't hurt if you hit somebody with it, because they were like, since we were kids and we were, you know, we couldn't be trusted with actual baseball bats, and also you shouldn't really swing baseball bats in like a normal yards that are fenced and have like neighbors' yards, because those hit a lot further if you throw balls. Anyways, the funny thing is, there's a little hard plastic bit at the very end of the bat. That one scraped my lip, or scraped my face. It didn't quite hit the lip. I think it would have actually been worse if it had hit the lip. It scraped my face a little bit, and it bled a good bit, and I still had the scar. Though, then again, for the last few years I've had a beard, so it hasn't really been visible, but yeah. So honestly, a metal pole doing, you know, not any worse damage, that is very fortunate. But still, damn. Yeah, I'm not continuing this anymore now. I think this is a good place for me to leave this. December 30th, 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. We're gonna... yeah, tomorrow's gonna be trial day.
Good morning, Max.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if nothing broke, then it must have been like a it must not have been like a super hard hit, but the metal must have like a just torn like a little bit of skin. Yeah. But still, like, that is a once again, something that I yeah. Still, kind of a crazy story still. A very good, you know, story to tell, you know, to shock people. I did say it right. I did say it right. I did save. Good, good, good. I don't know if this is a thing with like I don't know if this is just the fact that this is, you know, a Japanese game or what, but this is fucking unhinged. It could be the date, it could be the age of it as well, but like, what the fuck is happening? Oh my god. Yeah, things have been fucking relentless on my stream. But yeah, I think it's probably better if I don't actually have a wild stream now, because I don't think there's anything new this week anyways. Well, actually, tomorrow is the weekly reset for the bounties. I'll probably play a little bit off stream at some point, but I actually have some writing to do. Oh damn, badminton racket is quite rough because that's a short. That's like a short stick, so that must have been like a pretty direct hit. No, I mean I understand. I understand that it's intentionally supposed to be entertaining, but like, honestly, I kind of would like an actual trial simulator as well. That would be kind of interesting, because that's why I only seen games that do it like super, that do it like silly like this. But this is absolutely entertaining, and I completely understand that. And I very much do like it. But this case specifically just has such an insane, like a, such an insane, like a, everything pretty much. Character, setting, the fucking, like, the fucking storyline, even the fucking interpersonal drama. I don't know. But no, you know, funnily enough, I actually do have it pretty much figured out. Except for who the murderer is, which is kind of a, well, how would I say, unfortunate bit of detail to be missing. But it will probably, it will come to me during the trial, probably, so it's gotta go fine. I'll blame Maya in court, and then I'll defend her. Yeah, that would work. Oh boy. But yeah, anyways, I gotta go do some things, and yeah, it's anyways late enough. I normally would end it, well, I haven't been ending at this hour in a long time, but, you know, might as well do it for once. Be actually a punctual individual. But yeah, thank you all, and yeah, bye, sees.